studio here in downtown Seattle. Paintings. My artistic career started pretty young as a child. My uncle was a professional artist, so even in grade school I was very interested in drawing and sketching. Then through junior high school I had private lessons. High school, still painting and selling work. Went on to college at the University of Washington. The exposure I've had in Russia has been a great international boost for my career. A lot of my work is influenced by my trips to Russia. This is a map of Seattle and Moscow combined together in one collage painting. We were fortunate to be involved in snow sculpture competitions. We made this sculpture in snow, and it's the World Trade Towers. And it was made right after the towers were attacked and collapsed.
Welcome to the Green Wall. I'm Kit Bender here in the studio with George Woodall.
Hello, Kit.
Local Seattle artist. Tell me a little bit about your education.
Well, I graduated proudly from the University of Washington here in Seattle in the art department. I had great teachers, Jacob Lawrence and George Tsutakawa.
You've seemed to have a very unique and interesting relationship with Russia throughout your personal and artistic life. Tell me a little bit about that.
I got a phone call from a friend, 1993, and she asked me to volunteer for a group of Russians that were coming to Seattle on business. And through that meeting, I made connections, and the following year had my first exhibit in Moscow in 1993. That was a success.
You've been back to Russia a number of times since then, haven't you?
Yeah, I just got back a few weeks ago from my 21st visit.
Wow.
So practically every year I've traveled to Russia for artistic events, exhibitions, student exchanges, snow sculptures.
Do you have any upcoming exhibitions or shows in the Seattle area?
Fortunately, in October this year, 2012, an exhibit at the Russian Community Center in Seattle on Capitol Hill. I'll include my family. My wife and daughter both have artwork which will be in the exhibit, as well as artwork from students that we brought back from Russia.
Excellent. Do you have a theme or anything you're working with this exhibition, with this particular exhibit?
We do.
Or is it...
For the students, in particular, between Seattle and Russia, it's on the environment.
Okay.
Global warming, population issues, clean water, things like that.
Kind of global things.
Yep.
Celebrating those artistically. What's your favorite movie? My
favorite movie? Well, I think lately Clint Eastwood has really been grumpy. We see that. But I watched Werner Herzog's movie, his documenting the caves in southern France with the Paleolithic drawings that date back 34,000 years. Movies that move me, such as that one, they stick in my mind. So that's my favorite as we speak.
Do you have any favorite composers that maybe help you as you draw?
Yes, you can do a day with Beethoven and get quite a bit done. But if it's raining, which happens here in the Northwest quite often, Eric Satie is one of my favorites. George Gershwin. Grieg is really good to paint with because of the mood and the emotions. Yeah, classical music, it works in the studio.
Do you have any favorite modern singers?
Well, they're usually female, young and beautiful. I've always been hooked in that category. Yeah. um,
Describe yourself as an artist in separate words.
Okay. International, historic. You have to have exhibits. You have to be out in the public. Hopefully, before you die, get some stuff done. That's kind of like the red ribbon that you have to break through at some point. Before we all perish on this earth, you have to ask yourself, what have we accomplished as an individual? What have we contributed as an individual? Have we made the world a better place? Have we inspired anyone? And those questions are usually on my mind.